Come on, unmute. There we go. Got it. Greetings, everybody. BJ Wilder back with you for another wonderful Friday afternoon here. June 22nd. It is the second full day. Well, actually, I guess this is the first full day of summer. I think technically, summer started yesterday, but was it the full day? I don't know. Technically, when does summer start during the day? I don't know. Anyway, it's summertime. Summertime is here, finally. And now, of course, from henceforth, for the remainder of the summer, we are losing daylight. Our days are getting shorter each and every day. That's a depressing thought. I thought about that, in fact, during the spring, the vernal equinox, or was it? Or, I guess it's, the vernal equinox. During winter, was it? Yes, whatever it is. The day that we have the shortest amount of daylight, that's winter, when winter starts. I was thinking to myself, back during that day, it's kind of funny. And, of course, I thought about this during the vernal equinox as well. The winter solstice, that's what it is, the solstice. Hey, Taz! Good evening to you. Good evening. How about this? It's like, all through winter, we're actually gaining daylight. From day one of winter all the way to the end of winter, we're actually gaining daylight. And I said, well, that means in the summer, from day one of summer all the way through the summer, we're actually losing daylight. So I got myself a cut here and I don't know how. Ugh, I hate flappy skin. Of course, I don't have a Band-Aid handy now, but that's okay. So I thought it was strange. I just thought to myself, it's like, wow, all through summer we're losing daylight. Shouldn't we rearrange the seasons? So, like, summer is the longest days of the year. So maybe the vernal equinox should actually be the summer solstice, I think, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, Megan. Hey, Megan, what's going on? Megan and Taz in the house as well. But yeah, so that's where we're at here. Anyway, let's get on with Extra Life. Yes, Extra Life. That's why we're here every Friday. Not to talk about the weather or anything. Although the weather is starting to take a turn this weekend. Naturally, my extended weekend this weekend, and the weather has to go turn nasty on us. But anyway, yes, what we do here every Friday afternoon, not only play Stronghold Kingdoms, but heck, we try to earn some money or raise some money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. That's what Extra Life is. Essentially, in a nutshell, Extra Life is gamers like myself, like you out there, who may be watching this and playing games, just playing a game and trying to raise money for their Children's Miracle Network Hospital. I cannot talk today. Children's Miracle Network Hospital. And that's what Extra Life is. Having fun playing games and at the end of the day, trying to be a real-life hero for the kids of these hospitals who go through all sorts of manner of treatments for all sorts of ailments, be it cancer, serious injury, serious illness, birth defects, psychological issues, anything like that under the sun. And Children's Hospital is kind of special because they do a whole lot more. Not that any of these hospitals don't do a lot. But the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia is one of the premier hospitals here in North America for a lot of the research and development they do and a lot of the very, very specialized procedures and surgeries that they do. We've learned about in our time here Friday afternoons and doing our Extra Life marathons and mini-thons about a boy named Zion, who was the world's first pediatric recipient for a double hand transplant. Just this last summer, we learned about Aaron and Abby, two conjoined twins who are conjoined at the head, who came to CHOP specifically to have their separation surgery, and that was the 54th such surgery that the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia performed. So all good things. We've learned about the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia doing research and development to recreate a womb-like environment for premature infants. So all sorts of good stuff and all sorts of stuff that wouldn't really be possible without the money that we raise through the Children's Miracle Network and Extra Life. So even $1 can make a difference in the child's life. So that's why we're here every Friday for Extra Life. And we just happens to be Stronghold Kingdom night as well. 133 days to go. And in about 16 minutes, that'll drop down to 132 days to go before we do our 25-hour gaming marathon right here, channel BJ Weiler, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, November 2nd, starting off with Stronghold Kingdoms. Oh, you know what? I've got to change our team amount too, because this is our team amount here. Let me change that, or the team amount up there. I just noticed that has updated and changed. We have now raised $126 for Team Judgment Gaming. A team of 2. It is a duo. Me and, of course, Battery H with that generous $15 donation as well. Current step goal, let me point in the right direction, $250. We're hoping to hit $1,000 this year. If I can hit $1,000 before I start my marathon November 2nd, I shall dye what little hair I have left here purple for my 25-hour marathon. And it's funny too, because I just did Overwatch earlier this afternoon on the new computer, because that one can actually handle streaming and playing Overwatch at the same time. And yeah, the Extra Life Helper, the little doohickey up there that has the countdown and the team amount up there, actually works on that one too. It's only this one that the team amount, that the total amount does not update on this little app I've got here in this overlay. So I have to do this. This is actually an overlay over the overlay that I update manually. So it's kind of weird that for some reason on this system that I use to stream Stronghold Kingdoms, it doesn't work properly. But be that as it may, we got some gaming to do here, so let's rock and roll. Let's get over here and see where we're at here. It is day 2788 on World 1. World 1 we started playing here to earn some rewards when the end of the age comes. And so we're sort of using this as our tips and tricks type world to do some tips and tricks to perhaps help people learn something they may have not learned before playing this game, and really just to show you how to sort of speed level. Of course, we're stretching out the speed leveling for the purposes of our weekly show here. So obviously, you know, you take everything that we're doing within a more condensed package that in all reality, we're only probably about half a dozen hours or so technically into World 1 here. We are currently Alderman. And of course, our ultimate goal here is to get the Prince. So we're about halfway through. Only 3 or 4. Like I said, only about half a dozen hours to get halfway through here. I did rank up earlier this morning so I could get myself some research points, because, like I mentioned last week, we're using our Alderman level here, essentially to beef up our defenses now. Because now that we're getting into the upper half of the ranks and the levels here, the AI attacks that will come at us will be bigger and badder and all sorts of other stuff. So we want to make sure we can sort of defend ourselves. We don't lose any honor for the AI getting into our keep and stuff like that. So right about now is the time you really want to start doing some defensive research. And again, we're sort of, I've got some help from some peeps out there, Megan being one of them, to help me out in order to level up here. But sort of want to present this guide as you can do it yourself as well. But again, like I mentioned on the first day of our World 1 show here, if you can make some friends, because it makes it all the much easier to do your speed leveling here. But let's see, where are we at here? Yes, we were doing the research and ranking. So let's get back in here. So we're doing military now. So I've already ranked up construction to speed up the build time here. So as we can see here, you know, Osiria is our first village here. We got Meg's Padawan, which Megan did for us, did up nice for us. So still in construction. So with just those 2 ticks of 2 points of research we got into that, we've gone from 40 odd days down to 28. So this was like this was over 30 days this morning before I did that research. So now that knocked a couple of days off. So Still a long time to finish building all this, but every little bit helps. But we do have 2 points left, so we're just going to go ahead and do, again, construction, diplomacy, and defenses are the sort of the key ones you want to do here, because at the end of the day, diplomacy just hands you free honor without having to worry about rebuilding your castles, which is nice. And of course, defenses gives a boost to armor for the troops defending the castle, plus gives you access to some more nice stuff to help defend your castle. So we're going to go diplomacy next, because diplomacy has already kicked in a couple of times here, which is nice. So the more you can rank up diplomacy, the better. Again, just free honor without having to worry about doing any repairs. So it sort of saves on your resources, because obviously, you know, you're going to be a little short on resources if you're focusing on honor gain. So right now, do we still have? Yes, we lucked out with some very nice weather this week. Bright sunshine. We had almost a week. I think it was 4 or 5 days total of bright sunshine. Finally, the bad weather that occurred for the last couple of weeks is over. So we still got a good 28 hours of bright sunshine here. So it makes the leveling very nice. So we got 74,000 coming in from Meg's Padawan. 25,000 coming in from Osiria, so we're making over 100,000 honor per day right now. So we're already at 1.7 million honor. Obviously, we can rank up quite a bit, but again, we're trying to speed level here, but we're trying to do it in sort of a smart way. We don't want to over rank our ability to defend ourselves against the AI here. Now, of course, if another player decides to attack you, ain't much you can do about that. You just go ahead and start again. So we've been building up statues here. I've also been building up some resources, so I can be a little bit more self-sufficient and not have to rely on anybody else. So we've been throwing down some stone and wood cutters as well throughout, not just this past week, but previous weeks as well, which I mentioned. Still building up our little bit of an army here, 1 peasant at a time, so I can go 4 more. Excellent. I still, my friggin' peasant here, I should just dismiss him, but that's okay. So let's pop in here. Let's get him on a tower. Oh, I got 2 I can put on a tower. So let's go ahead. We'll put you here, and we'll put you there. We'll go ahead and confirm that. Let's see, nothing else building here, and I think we're okay in Meg's. 2,500 stone, 3,700 wood, so we're pretty close to being maxed out in our capacity right now, which is good. We want to try to stay as close to that as possible. I think we're pretty close here, right? Yep, we're pretty good there. So what we want to do here, let's go to Meg's. I don't think there's anything here I can build. I could throw down the Hunter's Hut, but I don't. Global Conquest 1 entered age 7 this morning. It's been fighting over towers all morning. Currently only 2 left to end the world. Wow. Top 5 teams already set and full at 30 each. Wow. And we were on Global Conflict 1 for quite a while. We started like we started here on Island Warfare, day 1 on that world, and we played for a good long time until, of course, we started really doing this show regularly, and again, just trying to get my stream schedule set and do a lot of different games. I had to cut back, and so I eliminated all the other worlds I played on, and we're just focusing on this one right now. So 1 left, held by House 20. So House 10 has all the rest now. Interesting. So that's one of the one of the disappointing things about the game, how they're ending these worlds. It's only a matter of hours, and this final age is going to be done and over with, and Global Conflict 1 will be no more. That's life. That's why I kind of like Island Warfare, which we'll be going to in a minute here. It's just a long time lasting world there. Might end it might end during the show. You never know. In the meantime, I was about to say I should pop. If I had time, I should pop in during the show and just to see the shenanigans Actually, I think I can. I think there's a certain there's certain restrictions on when you can go into a world. I think age 6 locks down a world from new people joining, but if you were on that world before, you can go back in. But I don't remember if there's a level requirement for that. Bronze prize here, only 100 card points. Oh, yes, that's not good. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, let's see here. So let me see. I think I may. Yeah, see what I really want to do. And we're still slightly overpopulated here because we've lost no other peasants to attacks. But that's right. It's the overpopulation at this point isn't too bad. I might have to send some troops to get killed if it at some point, just to get our population down to where we can manage it. But what I want to do right now here, just throw down another stonecutter, because again, at some point, these honor producers are going to be costing a lot of stone and a lot of wood, so I want to make sure that we can have enough to meet what we're going to need. 324 there. This is 3 something, 31 something, so 324. So we'll go ahead and throw that down. Go over here to Assyria. Assyria, we can throw down a statue. Let's see, what do I got here? 1, 2, 3, sword up. 3, sword down. So next one is sword up. So these guys, max honor is 24. But I sort of want to save the inner courtyard here for the higher honor gain ones. Where our beloved cat? She was actually on earlier. She stopped by earlier. I didn't notice because I had another senior moment during my Overwatch stream. So she was on that Overwatch stream, and I didn't notice she was on there trying to tell me that I had forgotten to switch my overlays, and I was still sitting in the outhouse while I was playing matches to my heart's content in Overwatch. So yeah. So I don't know if she might stop back again. She usually stops back later after we start the show here. She's not usually on right away. So we're kind of looking just to be right around 21 honor with these statues at this point. 16, we definitely don't want 16 or 11, 15, 16, 18, but it looks like we might have to go to 20 now. I don't see any other spots that will give us 21. So we will go with 20. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw you down there. You'll be done in less than 4 hours. Oh yeah, Cat is cool. She's the cool bean. She's my very first fan here as a streamer. Cat was with me almost from the beginning. As a streamer, way back when I used to stream on my Real Millennium Group channel, stream my Guild Wars adventures on there. Kat came on to watch some Guild Wars, and we started playing Guild Wars together during the streams, and she's been with me ever since. So that's pretty cool. My first fan, Kat Kumi. Okay, so that's done. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all we need to do right here on World 1. Diplomacy will be done in an hour and a half. Guild Wars Queen, Cat in the Dare. Yes, indeed. She's tried to teach me a thing or two, and of course, I can't learn anything. But that's just the way it is. All right, so anything else? No, that's pretty much it. So this pretty much wraps up our time right here on World 1. Nice, short, sweet, to the point. We got done what we needed to get to. We'll take a quick video break here, just to highlight the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. And sort of the cool things that go on here. Let's see. As a matter of fact, let's see. Okay. Let me. Thank you. Thank you. In fact, before I do that, let's flip back here to the outhouse, so we can see my cool. You almost see the blue. It does almost look a little light blue here. But I love these shirts, man. I've been wearing these like as much as I can. I mean, I tell you, I mean, just all in all, they're nice shirts on top of it, but to have my own cool logo on my shirt now and everything, yeah, it's awesome. But anyway, yes, so check out our shirts and all our other merchandise. I've been trying to work on adding some more stuff to the store this past couple of weeks, but you know, real life and all that kind of stuff, just being pulled in too many directions anyway. But let's see what video we're going to play for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia today. I think, what did we do? We're doing the breakthrough one. So let me do that. Which one is this? Research and discovery. So let's do training and education. So let's go ahead and do training and education for tomorrow's breakthroughs. Again, tomorrow's breakthroughs are only possible through all this extra money that we raise through the Children's Miracle Network and Extra Life. Even $1 can go a long way. All those dollars add up at the end of the day for the kids of the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So let's play this, and we'll be back in the flash with some Island Warfare. And boy, is it going to be a doozy of a show today, I think. In the meantime, stick around, everybody. We'll be right back.